All right, swinging back right quick. I shouldn't have done my sad video first, but it was what was on my spirit. This video is just me appreciating what YouTube has done. I was watching, when I was still in the midst of trying to be upset about what YouTube has going on, and I am upset, but I was going to be upset and not active. When I was in the midst of that, I don't know if y'all can see my breath. This little patch of skin is wearing me out. I don't know if y'all can see my breath, but it is cold in this car and I don't have heat. So if you see smoke, it's just simply my breath. It ain't because it stank. It's because my body temperature is warmer than, oh, y'all know what's going on. Anyway, I was watching a YouTuber. Her name is Nija J. I can't do it. Nija J. And she is such an inspiration, honestly. She's my YouTube big sister. I've adopted her and she has adopted me. And that's just simply that. But she was doing a video, she did a quick little video. It's like a minute long. It's really short. And she was just thanking YouTube for, the rule changes, because that's just gonna make her work harder, basically. It's like, if you thought that was gonna stop me, you were completely and totally wrong. And watching that video just shifted my mindset, like, completely. And Nija has that effect. She completely, at least for me, a lot of the time, gives her perspective on situations, and I'm like, oh shoot, well, I am wrong. I am wrong boots. And I even tell her in the comments, girl, you dragged me. you dragged me on this one, because I know I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. She talks about God a lot. I don't know how many of y'all out there believe in the Lord, but she does. She talks about God a lot, and I'm like, I know that this is not what God has called for me, and she be getting me together. But yeah, she posted that video, and it was like, okay, well, I did say that I wanted to have 1,000 subscribers by my birthday, May 25th. If I grind like I'm like I should have been grinding before, and meet the 1,000 goal by February 20th, then I should definitely have my 1,000 goal by May 25th. So it's not like this is the worst thing, because I had set a goal for myself. And honestly, I was just gonna do what I had always been doing, and hope the subscribers came. Just sit around, post my little videos, yang, and foo-la-la all around. And then just hope that the girl saw it and clicked it and liked it. But I probably should have been doing like I'm doing now, which, I mean, I've always offered other YouTubers support, offered to watch playlists, get your watch time up. I've always offered, to follow, and if I see a YouTuber follow me, I'll definitely subscribe back to you. That's not a problem. I just don't like when people pop into my comments talking about sub for sub, and I don't know them and their content. It has nothing to do with me. Like, if I see somebody genuinely subscribe to me, I'm like, okay, well, girl, let me slide over here and give you a support too, that kind of thing. But the sub for sub girls that post stuff that ain't got nothing to do with me, I don't know you just popping up out of nowhere. I can't do it. So I've always been that kind of supporter, but this has just, I'm gonna just go this way, because Mama's is going way too slow. I'm already late. I'm probably supposed to be there right now, but I'm on the other side of town. Let me look. Let me get a look. Oh, girl, I was supposed to be there a minute ago. I don't have homegirl's number to let her know I'm going to be late, but I'm sure she knows, because I was supposed to be there a minute ago. I'm filling in for my sis. She is the manager at the store across the town from mine. So she's out of town. I've got to go and work the morning over at her store and then close at my store. So it is going to be basically a 12-hour day that I'm not in the mood for. I'm just simply not. I've got things outside of this job that I would like to be doing. And like I told you, I had to cover for all this foolishness last week. I haven't really had that much time. Now, my car was frozen 2 days ago, so I did take that day and really YouTube grind. But I would like to have at least 2 days. 2 days out of my week. It's not unreasonable for the YouTube grind. Anyway. Because it doesn't make sense. But anyway, girl, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Supporting and all of that. I've always been a big supporter. I've always been, yes, girl, let's link up. Yes, love your channel, blah, blah, blah. And most of the time I genuinely do. But this YouTube change situation partnership program thing, though it is a setback and though it is on my nerves, it really has made me like put the hustle into it that I should have been putting into it before. You know, not that I should have been, because I mean, again, I do this for fun, but if I set a goal, you know, ain't no point in me saying, oh, I want 1,000 subscribers by May 25th. And then because I got the 500 in January. So from January to May, I was just going to sit around and hope for the best. That ain't how, that's not how you meet goals. So this is just kind of pushing me in the direction of learning how to set and meet my goals, work towards my goals. Because I've always been like, okay, I want to do this. And then I just be like, okay, well, you know, eventually it'll happen. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to make it. And then I don't really hustle towards that. And a lot of it is because I change my mind a lot. I change my mind often. But I have not wavered about YouTube. I like being here. It's a good time. So I need to work towards that. What I do also enjoy about this is that it has fostered a sense of community. Because I'm a community person myself anyway. And I'm in a Facebook group, that is supposed to foster community, but sometimes people don't act right, and I understand that. But I've been very, pulling out in front of me. Girl! I want to fist fight every day. And I'm sorry that girl was loud, but I literally almost had a collision because somebody pulled out in front of me, and I almost did not have time to stop. And if I would have hit them from the back, it would have been my fault. And that would have made me fight. Physically fight. I would have gotten out of my car, pulled whomever was in there out, and whooped them. I don't care if you're dropping your kids off to the school or not. I'm going to have to fight you. If you pull out in front of me and I hit you from behind, making me at fault, I got to. Back to this. So in this YouTube group, I understand that everybody does not act right. And you get people that pop in and try to get the subscribers and the comments and the views, and then they don't reciprocate, which is the whole point of the group. You know, you post your video, the person the person below you watches your video, likes it, comments, you know, maybe subscribes if they're feeling it. And then you move on. You go on, and the person under them likes, you know, that kind of situation. Some people post their video and then they just dip. They don't like, they don't comment, they don't subscribe, all of that. I understand that. But I've been in the group for a long time, for months, several months. And I've always done what I was supposed to do because I believe in it. And I think, first of all, that you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do because that's right. But the creator of the group got an attitude with me one day. First of all, he was changing the rules. He was changing the rules often. And the way that you let the person know that you did what you were supposed to do changed. So I was doing it the old way because I didn't see because I am an adult with a life, did not see, that he had changed the rules or whatever. And honestly, okay, I understand people don't do what they're supposed to do. So he first of all, he commented with an attitude saying, you know, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I did. And I didn't understand that we had changed the rules once more and again, because he had changed the rules like 2 times, 3 times in a couple days. I did not see that we had changed the rules again. Well, that's because nobody ever listens to me. Girl, I'm an adult with a life. Like, no disrespect to him, because I'm still in the group and I still believe in the group and all of that. But the attitude is just so off-putting. So I don't post in the group much. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not going to get as many views. I'm not going to, you know, get all of that because I don't feel comfortable posting in the group as much anymore, because I don't know if I'm going to get attacked. Because I did what I was supposed to do and I still got attacked. And that has been my testimony for my whole life. I do what I'm supposed to do and people still come at me. Absolutely out of pocket and insane. But anyway. So I have always had that sense of, you know, we should be a community, this, that, and the other. But I have slacked on my community ship because of that situation. You know, with that group, it's like, okay, well, I have never been a problem. You know, you have people that you give several chances to, and, you know, you're like, well, this is your last chance, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. If you don't do right in this group setting, then, you know, we'll kick you out. I had never been a problem. So you talking crazy to me means a lot. It means a lot, because what did I do to you? I did what I was supposed to do, and because you perceived it a certain way, now you mad. That's your issue. So anyway, I had slacked on my sense of community, and I'm just very glad that, and I'm still a part of the group, and I still participate when I feel comfortable doing so, which is not very often, honestly, because I was a daily supporter, and I used to support everybody in the group, but it's like, I'm going above and beyond. And there's no shade to the other posters, because they, it's not fair that I stop supporting everybody in the group, but it's like, I've gone above and beyond, and I'm getting chewed out for what? So I'm glad about it. I'm sorry, rambling reviews. I'm rambling. I've gone, been around the world and gone all around the point to say that I'm glad that I can do this community thing without being in the confines necessarily of this group. And that's not even the only group I'm in, but that was the group that was most comfortable for me to post in, because it was people my shade, my tone. And when posting in groups that have Caucasian Americans, no shade to the Caucasian, but it's like I have to select a video that I feel like won't be offensive to them. And that takes a lot out of my day to be like, dang, what did I say in this video? Did I say something in this video? Did I say the N-word in this video? Are they going to feel some kind of way? It takes a lot. But I'm glad that we have this community, this sense of community that, small YouTubers have finally decided, okay, let's hustle. Let's get out here together and hustle and grind. Because I've been saying for months, if you are a small YouTuber as well, post your stuff down below in my comments. Let everybody know, what's going on. Shout yourself out. I will shout you out and all of that. And people have just kind of been too scared, too shy, too lazy to do it. But now that our money is on the line, it is becoming a thing. And I like it. And I'm proud of it. And that's really all I was trying to say. I went way around, tiptoed, and fool-la-la, all around the point, just simply to say that I like that. Anyway, girl, I'm almost at this job. Let me, it's my Coke. I got a Coke yesterday, a Diet Coke, and I forgot to take my cup out. It is frozen solid right here in the car. But yeah, girl, shout yourself out in the comments, all of that. How y'all feeling about this situation? Blah, blah, blah. Da, 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 da. And I'll see y'all in the next one.